Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and another toy review. Well, this one will be quick. I just wanted to give the backstory of this. I was surfing online randomly one day and I saw this, which is a combination of the two things that I grew up with, Transformers and Sun Wukong. Not that one, though that's great. No, it's this one, going slightly further back. I remember I used to watch this on TV as a very young kid and was mesmerized by the performance put up by the legendary actor Lu Xiaolingtong. Awful sound effects aside, on the show the wire works and CG was actually okay for that time in my opinion. Anyway, yeah, Wukong. I ordered one, but they sent me this, his compatriot Sha Wujing instead. Anyway, long story short, didn't want to go through the hassle of sending this back and waiting for an exchange, so I'll just go with this figure and see if it's worth getting the Wukong and possibly the whole set. Now, I don't know if there's an official line for this, so I don't know if this is actually a not figure, so I'll just take this as an official offering. A bit of the product shot over here. I'm totally unfamiliar with this line and the animated show called Westward, which looks like a total reimagining of the traditional character and the Journey to the West story. Okay, let's get into the box. Aesthetically, well, I don't know. This version of the character I'm definitely not familiar with, so I'm just going with the general aesthetics and how it appeals to my eye. The design looks good, not too plain, not too busy. I do see familiar bits here and there, for example the wraps on his arm here, and the guard panels resembling ropes. The paintwork is pretty good. The face, well, it reminds me of those traditional Chinese opera masks and is well painted. No accessories here, so we are on to the articulations. The head is kind of on just a peg joint, doesn't lean very much to the back, not very much to the forward, just a little bit side to side. And onto the shoulder, yeah, it works pretty well. There is bicep swivel. The elbow goes all the way. That's nice. You don't get wrist rotation, but you do get these finger joint. There is no diaphragm joint, but you do get waist rotation. Now the hips are crazy because this character can kick up this high and swing to the back this much. And do more than the splits, which is crazy. You do get thigh swivel up here and a single jointed knee. You get about 90 degrees. Not much of an ankle articulation here. You get this much forwards, none backwards, and obviously no ankle rotation. Now let's attempt to transform this to the truck mode without instructions because it came with none. I'll do a jump cut forward or fast forward the video and give you my thoughts at the end. Okay, done. It's in the truck mode now. After fiddling with it for a good 10 minutes, I'm happy to report that the transformation isn't very complex actually. So you can actually do it without any instructions. The truck itself rolls relatively well, and that's important. Aesthetically, Not very exciting in the color department, but the design is nice. I like this bulldozer battering ram design in the front, very Mad Max. So you can see the undercarriage here and the rear. The doors do open, I'm glad for that, just like a real truck. And the design itself is very firm without any flimsy joints. In the truck mode at least, everything locks in well in place. So here's the figure in robot mode compared to an OG Bumblebee, third party. I could probably look it up where I got him. If anyone is interested to know, let me know down in the comments below. And here he is compared to a Marvel Legends Retro Classic Iron Man, one of my faves. This figure measures from his feet all the way to the top of his head at right around 17 centimeters. So we are at the end of the review. My conclusion regarding this mistaken purchase overall is pretty positive. I definitely have a preference for the truck mode than the robot mode. First of all, because aesthetically the robot mode looks a bit blocky and very 90s Transformer toys. The present time where Transformers can look this good, this doesn't really cut it in my mind. Also, with a bunch of the floppy joints at the elbows, at the hips, it doesn't really appeal to me for the robot mode at least. Now for the fans of the show Westward, you can probably get more from this figure than I can. So with that in mind, my rating for this figure is just a 2.5 out of 5. Decent for a Transformer, but not satisfying my need for a good Journey to the West figure. Hey, hope you liked this short review. We'll still have my regularly scheduled review up in a few days, so hopefully you subscribe and wait for that one. And if you like this one, won't you give the button a gentle poke? Thanks, I'll see you in the next one. You take care now. Bye bye.